seeing stuff about Mike Brown's anniversary, things about people getting arrested. And just before I came on stage, I got something from a friend about a 15-year-old who was driving a stolen car who got gunned down, obviously again in the States. And she made a statement to say, did somebody send out a memo to say the justice system is overrun, so find a different way to take care of these people. But I figured I'll start with a different poem from the one I did before, just because of that. This is called Seeking Sense. When I enter a room filled with Pentecostal church folk and beckon God is good, the echo back takes the form all the time. It is a known refrain that rolls off the tongue almost as easily as my first thought now when I hear hands up is don't shoot. What happened to that post-racial melting pot? Why do screeching voices echo Mark Duggan, Mike Brown, Azel Rodney, Sandra Bland, all choosing now to blast any vestiges of my illusions, leaving me almost claustrophobic in my own skin? You see, I keep trying to enter houses my ancestors built, but they say I don't look like them, don't look like me, not tied in chains, not assay, spectacle, too educated, too well-spoken, not sufficiently self-deprecating. I have refused to melt and evaporate, recondense with accepted Negro characteristics. They refuse to see me beyond strategically crafted images designed to hang me in my position. Insisting on being the author of my story, they threaten to snatch me out of the pot and send me somewhere if I don't puppet to their puppeteer in this twisted game of rule and serve. You see, the thing is, one day I'll have a child, maybe a son. And that thought beguiles as beautiful as a white, hazy branch of lightning against the purple, blue, black sky, and it terrifies me. Knowing that a birds and bees conversation may be an easy task, when I start to compute the whens and hows, I load my son with the same confusion he will need to escape a board cup's gun. How do I tell him so it makes sense? Son, when you're in trouble, call the police. But when they come and first take you for perpetrator, listen, be still. Don't explain, don't move, don't blink, don't twitch. Anything you do now may be a defense for why they shot you. It won't matter that you called for help, baby. Your skin, different rules apply. How do I make it make sense? Baby, you're as handsome and majestic as the night sky, but you are also a walking target, highly susceptible to the crime of breathing whilst black. Root your confidence deep in your soul and let it sprout identity unfettered by those who will only see you burglar walking into your own home. Those who see you're human stop seeing human, so when you reach for your sweets or grab your phone, they register the gun and reach for your life. Do not let them define you. Will that suffice? How do I teach him so it makes sense? How do I teach him to claim his piece of this earth when he has to be confident confusion? How do I re-change the landscape so black boys get to be other than thief, demon, and thug, threat? How do we make it make sense when it can't make sense? Thank you. I'm working on a project at the moment with a few amazing poets about home and displacement. And with everything going on in Calais and around the world in general, displacement seems to be a general theme going around at the moment. But people can be displaced in their own homes, and I guess this is what this one's about. It's called Today's Lesson. It's the one I started earlier. Like children, I learn my words through actions, repetition, and life. Today I am inhaling candy-flavored words exhaled by my year 9 class to describe the words home. Watching the joints their parents become in a torso of crafted ideals. See, I have offered the concept as sacrifice, but their chirpy voices are refusing to let it burn. Gifting me with synonyms and scenarios, the smoke from their stories is bruising my memories. They say safe, secure, daddy. Superhero animations erupt from all corners of the room as they try to outdo each other. My dad is Superman, indestructible. When somebody tries to fight me, he finishes them by just lifting a finger. No, 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 no. See, my dad is Thor, God of thunder. He speaks and it's all over, man. But no, haven't you heard of Batman? My dad will take all your dads, and when he's done, he'll tap my shoulder and make me fly too. You see, I think of my daddy's hands. The way they form secure locks around the treasure of my body, his legs locking me safe into him, no matter how much earthquake his body became against mine. They say mommy's outstretched hands as I enter the door, the warmth in her voice as she says my name before dinner, bad timing with good reason, healing to a cancer of school bullies, delicate fingers tickling my body into convulsive laughter. With her, I am always capable, always accepted. But my mother was always knocking into things, like my father's fist. Her hands would stretch out towards the floor as though holding it close, wanting to feel the comfort of it sturdy, the warmth it exuded when their faces collided. Once I saw those hands reaching out to me, wanting to feel the comfort of an embrace that lets you be. I ran to her, felt a creeping heat rise from my collarbone up my cheeks as her delicate fingers laced my neck tightly and lifted till my legs were dangling and trying to find the floor she always held so close. I have never understood the look in her eyes, like I stole something that belonged to her. Never again have I attempted the gates her hands became. There's a girl lamenting the fact that they soon have to move. She says home is where I discover myself, somewhere mine, somewhere still, peaceful. Thing is, empathy will not lend itself to me. Stillness was what I found in the moments I practiced dying. Before his hands cupped my butt and breast, before his fat fingers plugged my little holes, before I learnt the floor won't hug back, won't hide, won't open, will become a solid base for a trap of hands and body I will not escape. The house was not mine, it was where they discovered my body. Learned how much scar it could hide, how much story it could secret. The first place I learnt that even my body did not belong to me. I have spent forever trying to unlearn that lesson, trying to become my own refuge.